It's a very strange situation, that we have these letters before us, one from the Audit Committee, which is very damning, and then the response from the manager, which is very confusing. And yet we haven't seen this report. I would ask, Lord Mayor, that you would put it to this Council that we vote to have this report issued to us immediately. I wouldn't like to wait for a few weeks to have this report. I think we need this report immediately given to all the councillors. This concerns us greatly, concerns this Council, and there's grave concerns out there with the public that these kind of monies, in this kind of a day and age, with austerity out there, people living in abject poverty, that it looks like this kind of money was basically squandered on consultation fees with no management of this project at all. So for the sake of all the councillors, for the sake of the reputation of the Council and the confidence of the public, I think we should literally have this report issued to us tonight before we actually leave. You can do it electronically, but to wait for 2 or 3 weeks while we're faced with this is completely wrong. And I would concur with what Councillor Pat McCartney has just said. I mean, this is bizarre, is what this is. Absolutely bizarre. You might as well take the money outside and set fire to it. But I'd ask that everybody would actually call on the management to release this report and call on the Audit Committee to release this report. Thank you.
Thanks, Councillor Finn. Councillor Micheál McDonagh.
Well, this is a hugely serious issue. The Audit Committee of the City Council has stated that it's still not in a position to provide assurance to the City Council that current project governance and risk management arrangements are fit for purpose for a large and complex project of this nature. And this is the second year in a row that it's come to that conclusion.
I'd like to know from the manager, is the report available under the Freedom of Information Act? And if it is available under the Freedom of Information Act, could the Audit Committee have an emergency meeting and just give it out to us? If a report is available under the Freedom of Information Act, which I believe this report is, it should be immediately given to the councillors. So it's just very, very clear. So I particularly don't want to wait for weeks for this report to come out if it now is going to be handed out under the Freedom of Information Act to the press. Thank you.
Thanks.